Get ready to match the stars. Don Sutton, Brett Summer, Charles Nelson Reilly, Hattie Duke Astin, Richard Dawson, and Betty White as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 78. And now, here's the star of Match Game 78, Gene Rivers.
Thank you. You are very gracious.
Good morning, Chairman.
How do you do?
St. Patrick's Day was about 8 weeks ago.
How long were you
comrade.
How long were you in Tahiti?
Good morning,
Everybody
Chairman.
take his shot.
Very good.
Now, through the magic of videotape, I was able to visit mainland China for 16 weeks. Got back last night and I'm
days.
tired. Holy mackerel.
16 weeks?
16 days.
16
You see how
days.
tired I am?
It was a long trip.
But it was a wonderful experience, except for one thing. You get this after about 2 or 3 days from brushing your teeth with the local tap water, you get this Ming Dynasty revenge.
No, dear, that's the green apple quick step.
That's right. It makes the tour go a lot slower.
Who does your clothes? Reuben Brothers of Nagasaki?
No, listen. I bought this off the rack at the
believe
Friendship store in Peking, China.
You're off the
What did it
rack.
cost?
This was 172 yuan.
Pardon?
172 yuan.
You can get it at C&R Clothiers for $109.
No, you can't. No, but there was a bunch of us, 24 of us on the tour. It was the Players Club of New York. It was an absolutely enchanting experience to see the Imperial Palace and walk up to the top of the Great Wall of China and call for the medic and all that.
Did you
and
get a
one
little-
chairman from one saying from Chairman Mao's little red book here says, Betty White has movie of week called Weddings, which means Aaron Rodden is going to be replaced. Is that what that means? No? What does that mean?
That doesn't mean that at all. Did Mao write that?
Mao wrote that, yeah.
Son of a gun. Another famous thing he wrote was drink tap water. Why call tap dancing? You know. Yes, with John Forsythe, we had a lot of fun. I think they're going to retitle
May
it.
12th. Is that it?
Oh, is it May 12th?
May 12th.
Well,
Look
it's
for
the
Betty
9th
White.
Today, the 9th of May today.
Is this today, the
We've
9th
only got
of May?
3 days to retitle
3 days.
it.
Yes, that's right. It may be called something else by that time, but look for John Forsythe.
Chairman Mao may change his mind in the meantime.
Oh,
In the meantime, let's all welcome our player, Lita Jackson. How are you?
Fine.
Where do we begin here? We're going to start with the audience, man. You won the game as the time expired 4 months ago, the last time I saw you, right?
That's right.
Okay, you ready for it?
I'm ready.
We're ready for you. I hope you win all of the money. Right now, we've got this for you. Hello. Now, here's Lita Jackson. She has $6,300, and she's won her third game, going to try for another big bundle. Good luck to you, and here we go. We polled the studio audience not too long ago and said, you write down your best answer to this. Run, blank, run. Remember how it goes? If you match the answer they wrote down most frequently, you get $500. For matching their second most popular answer, they get $250. And for matching the third most frequently given response, you get $100. Whom do you call on for some assist?
Richard.
Oriental saying, run, rabbit, run.
Oriental say that. Run, rabbit, run.
Wow. By the way, is
he
my
must have drank
limousine,
the tap water.
my limousine ready?
What?
Is my limousine ready?
Oh, your limousine.
You look like a chauffeur.
You do not insult the chairman.
Of the board.
I am the chairman there. Now you got one rotten answer now. You want to try for two rotten answers.
Britt.
Right, babe. I thought you were a Greek sailor. I thought you had gotten everything screwed up and gone on the wrong place. But it turns out you did go to China, didn't you?
Yes, I did go to China.
Wonderful. You're cute as a button.
Thank you.
Now, let me see. I have two. I'm trying to think of which. Run, sheep, run.
Run, sheep, run.
Okay, and Charles.
You offer another animal. We have rabbits and sheep so
Your
far.
hat not from our very own Ventura Boulevard? I don't think hat is from China.
This hat is exactly from China. I bought this in the Friendship store in Peking.
Do big business there.
No way to prove it.
Would you like an impartial observer
Yes,
to
you
read
want
the
to prove
label?
that? Now, wait a minute.
No, I want the hat.
Like
want
all
the
my
hat?
jewelry made
Let me
in
see if we can get a
China.
tight shot of it.
right.
See all
From
that
Japan.
crazy writing there? That says made in, I don't know.
Crazy writing, we get letters.
Yeah, but we ain't going to be able to read them.
All right.
All right.
Run, run, run.
Run, run, run. What does that mean?
It's a song from a musical I once was in.
Really?
Da-da-da.
Would you like to
Sammy
do a chorus from it?
No, just run, run, run. Boy.
Okay. Now you have run, run, run. You have run, rabbit, run, and run, sheep, run. What is your pleasure?
Rabbit.
You want a rabbit.
Run, rabbit,
Run, rabbit, run, run, run. Yum, da-da-dee, da-da-dum, dum, dum.
Sounds good to me.
Run, rabbit, run. May we see the $100 number? Run, baby, run. Babies always run. You don't have to tell them to run.
They have to say,
They're
sit
always
down.
going. All right, let's see if we got run, baby, rabbit, run under the $250 number. Run, spot, run. Is that yours?
Right.
Run, spot, run. See spot, run. See John chasing spot. Okay. Last chance for run, rabbit. Go. Now, I ask you in all candor, what does Run Joe mean? Ira, what does Run Joe mean? It's a television, was a television show
How long
years
did it
ago.
last?
What did you have, the Geriatric Society from the Valley in here that day? Holy mackerel. Well, listen,
That's the worst we've ever
that's
had.
really the all-time
I would have objected if it had been in the 100, but for it to be at the 500.
For the number of one, Run Joe, run.
Hands up in the audience, those who have ever heard of that television show. So don't clap.
All right, now, how many of you were lying? Raise your hands. Okay, I got you.
Thank you.
All right, listen, we'll introduce another player in a moment or so, Lita, but right now we're going to do a little business with America. Here it is. Now we're ready to introduce another player. We'll all applaud Quincy Ballard. Hello there. In Massachusetts, they say Quincy.
But that's wrong. In California, it's Quincy.
Quincy.
Yes.
Okay, Quincy. Anything you say is all right with me.
Fine.
What do you want to talk about?
Well, me, for one thing.
Right, let's talk about Quincy.
Okay, my name is Quincy Ballard, and I'm a motor vehicle representative with the state of California. And I have two sons, ages 12 and 13. And if it's okay, I would like to say hi to my mama in Memphis, Tennessee.
She's in Memphis? What's her name?
Mildred.
Hello, Mildred.
Hi, Mama.
And now you're a motor vehicle. What does that mean, you're a motor?
I knew you would ask me that. Well, it's one of those positions where you do anything. You're sort of a troubleshooter.
Oh. You're a troublemaker.
Not a maker.
Yes. Troubleshooter. You solve problems.
Really?
For
Yeah.
this city. Well, good for you. Good luck to you. Here we go. You may have A or B.
I'll take B for Ballard.
B for Ballard. Tom said. No. He says, now I've seen everything. I just saw Charles Bronson doing an impersonation of blank. Wouldn't that grab you?
That's a good one.
Charles Bronson doing an impersonation of blank. Okay. You ready, Quincy?
I think so.
Here it is. Ready, Chuck? Right. Tom said, now I've seen everything. I just saw Charles Bronson doing an impersonation of blank.
Farrah Fawcett?
Farrah Fawcett. That's going from the ridiculous to the BMT, isn't it? What do you say?
I thought Run, Joe, Run was a very good Columbo.
Columbo. Impersonating Columbo. All right.
Don't
Brett?
ask why.
I don't want to ask why.
I've been in China, too.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Farrah.
I said, I didn't say Farrah Fawcett.
You didn't say Farrah
I
Fawcett?
said no, Paul Lind.
Paul. Yes.
They told me to give this to the guard at the border. You must get it through, please.
Okay.
To that woman there.
Okay. Sorry, my microphone cable got
Stay
hung up there.
tuned for tomorrow's exciting episode of Run Wong 1. I hope this is a match. A girl.
I just saw her do an impersonation of a girl.
She's not an ordinary girl.
Did you actually say you hope that?
She's your run-of-the-mill average girl. What'd you say?
Seen one, seen them all.
He gets a big laugh with the suitcase and says, I hope this is a match, a girl. In that case, Run, Rabbit, Run with a match, Run, Joe, Run.
Right.
The rabbit was named Joe.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, who knows? I said Charles Nelson Reilly. I know him intimately, so it's
Bronson
Charles.
doing an impression of Charles Nelson Reilly.
We're doing
Yes.
I said Paul.
Paul Lynn. Yes, ma'am.
I said Chuck.
Chuck. Okay, 2 for Chuck. That's pretty good, Chuck. You win the poll. Now, Lita, we've got one for you. Are you ready for it? Karen said, my husband has strange eating habits.
Oh.
He's the only man in the world that goes into a restaurant and orders blank, well done.
Goes into a restaurant and orders blank.
Gotcha.
Well done. Bono, dee 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 dee, bono, dee dee dee, ooh.
Good. Splendid. All right, Lita. Karen said my husband has strange eating habits. He's the only man I know who goes into a restaurant and orders blank, well done.
Ice cream.
Ice cream is a good answer. The idea here was to do anything, that one ordinarily would not even cook. What do you say?
Ice water or
Ice water?
or ice cream.
Ice cream. Very good, Don. Okay. Yes, sirree. What do you got there?
I have something you wouldn't ordinarily cook. You wouldn't even extraordinarily cook it. Waitresses.
Waitresses? Bring me a waitress, well done.
I'd like a well-done waitress, please, with a beer on the top.
Matter of fact, that's not a bad answer. What do you got there?
I'm sorry, water.
Water's another good possibility. Don't apologize for your bad answers. I mean, your good answers. That was a good answer.
It isn't a good answer. Let him apologize. It's good for him. It builds his character.
Good ad-lib.
What did you say, Patty?
I thought I had the definitive answer. Steak tartare, the raw chopped meat that
That's
you
right.
don't
You
cook.
never cooked that. No, steak
definitive,
tartare. He was really drunk, wasn't he?
I hope this is a match. Steak, tartar.
No. Tough.
I like
Don't we get something?
Nice try. No, you don't get anything. A little ketchup is all we're going to give you. Betty, what'd you say?
If you cooked ice cream, wouldn't it be kind of...
Yes, it would. Oh, all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I
Icky.
thought it was such a bad answer.
Right. Here's the leader. So there we are. 2-0 the score into round 1. Now we got this for you. Pay attention.
Today's consolation prizes are first, a 22-piece Master Mechanic multi-drive socket set, complete with fitted box, exclusively from True Value Hardware stores. And Smooth and Silky by Remington, the electric razor for women that shaves as well as a blade, the Remington Smooth and Silky. And a honey server and a supply of handy table dispensers of Sous Vide honey, great for sweetening and topping. Discover the natural goodness of Sous Vide. And a crystal salad bowl and a supply of potato toppers. Exciting flavor, color, and texture for baked mashed boiled potatoes. Just sprinkle and serve in your grocery spotter section. Potato toppers. Here again is our topper, Gene Rayburn.
Just call me Chairman Rayburn. Okay, ladies, here we go. You may have this ideograph or that ideograph. Quincy?
I'll stay with B.
All right. Let's see what happens this time. Absent-minded Andy is so absent-minded. On Thanksgiving, he put the turkey on a chair and carved his blank.
what, sweetheart?
Absent-minded Andy is so absent-minded, he put on Thanksgiving, he put the turkey on the chair and carved his blank. Yes.
You sure
really
you're
did.
not a new sailor in town?
No, I'm not a new sailor.
Are you sure you're not an old sailor in town?
You ought to know, honey.
Takes one to know one.
Is this supposed to be a tougher question?
Yeah, this is a little. Wait a minute.
Oh, wait a week.
No, this is really
Run, Joe, run.
a relatively easy one, isn't it?
Well, sure. Easy for you. You don't have to answer it.
Absent-minded Andy is so absent-minded on Thanksgiving, he put the turkey on a chair and carved his blank.
Buns.
His buns. His own. Really?
Very famous contortionist.
I thought it was an easy one. What'd you say?
Buns. I didn't say buns.
You didn't say buns.
No, I said he put his, what was the first part?
Put his turkey on the chair and carved his
guests.
His guests. All right, that's one possibility. Brett?
You said that it was an easy question?
Yes.
And the point of this whole game is to match?
Right.
Everybody gets matching,
Yes.
right? Matching
Right.
along, matching along.
Together.
Well, I did a little play on words. Rump.
Rump. Buns. One. What'd you say? Yes, rump roast.
Did the suitcase get to the border?
Yes, it did. Everything's all right. Rump, that's two. That's two for her, Patty. What have you got?
Wife.
Wife.
I get to go on the bus with them.
Does your on Thanksgiving as kind of a ceremonial day? Does your husband ever pull out the chair and hold the chair for you?
And let me fall, huh?
And then you fall? Oh, I see. No, I don't mean all. No one understands me today since I'm wearing my mouth.
I'd say wife.
Wife. Yeah, of course. What do you say?
Alan does that on Thanksgiving, just like Quincy says. Pulls the chair out, and I go right on my wife.
Right on your buns. So you picked up two. We have a tie score. That makes it very easy for Lita to win her fourth game, because all she has to do is match one. Ted said, on my birthday, my girlfriend gave me a big surprise. She didn't give me a cake. Instead, she walked out of the kitchen with a lit candle stuck in her blank. I believe you matched during the previous round.
So I don't write.
That answer's not acceptable. Yes, of course. You can show it if you want anyway.
No, I can't. That might trigger the...
She doesn't write, Miss White.
Yes, who else does? Oh, you don't. Don doesn't play this game either.
You don't believe me. Don and I are
All right, here we go. Lita, Ted said, on my birthday, my girlfriend gave me a big surprise. She didn't give me a cake. Instead, she walked out of the kitchen with a lit candle stuck in her blank.
Her nose.
Her nose.
That's close.
Well, I think we're going to have a tie here. That would be my prediction. What do you say?
Well, I figured that she came out of there and she was stark naked and she had it stuck in her navel.
Navel. Yeah. Happy birthday, dear.
Back to those old sailors.
Right.
I hope this is a match. Nose.
Nose. That wins the game. What's the rest of you have? Congratulations to you. That's number 4 for you. And Quincy, we're going to have some gifts for you. Thank you for being with us here on Match Game 78. Goodbye, Quincy. Well, you're up to $6,400. And here it is. Let's go. We polled the studio audience, said write down your best answer to this. Georgie Blank. Georgie Blank. Remember, 500 for the top answer, 250 for the second most popular, and 100 for the third. Whom do you call on over here?
Richard.
Oh, Georgie Porgy.
Georgie Porgy.
Pudding pie.
Kiss the girls.
I went to Shanghai.
Betty.
Georgie girl.
Georgie girl.
And Brett.
Georgie! Is she still with us? Georgie Jessel.
Georgie Jessel. We have Georgie Jessel, Georgie Porgy, and Georgie Girl. Now, you may choose one of those or give us one of your own.
Georgie Porgy.
Georgie Porgy. Puddin' and pie kissed the girls and made them cry. Okay, let's see if Georgie Porgy's up there. Would you reveal the $100 response, if you please? Georgie Jessel.
How easy.
May we see the $250 number? Georgie Girl. You know, I thought it was going to be Georgie Girl right up there on top, but apparently it is not. May we see the big one? You got it. Congratulations! Well, you picked up another $500. You have a total of $6,900 for you, and now for you, we've got this. It would be wonderful if I could think of a quotation from Chairman Mao now, because we have a few seconds, but I can't think of one.
Would you get my car? It's a red Mazda.
No. No, but I would like to say in all seriousness, it was a real pleasure to be in mainland China. People are friendly and wonderful, and it was a great thrill. And I hope you'll be with us here next time, and we'll thrill you again here on Match Game 78, Tally Hall.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 78, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.